What kind of president will Donald Trump be in the next 4 years? Welcome to a world of satire and speculation as we dive into the hypothetical next 4 years of a Donald Trump presidency. Fasten your seatbelts and grab some popcorn because it's going to be a wild, laugh-out-loud ride through the surreal landscape of Trump's potential Oval Office antics. Picture this. The doors of the Oval Office swing open as Donald J. Trump strides back into the heart of American politics. With a confident smirk, he glances at a portrait of his first term, acknowledges it with a playful wink, and declares his triumphant return. "Hello, America! Did you miss me?" The room erupts in cheers or a canned laughter track. Either way, the stage is set, the spotlight is fixed, and Trump is ready to kick off his encore performance. In our first glimpse into his everyday routine, we find Trump seated at a desk littered with burgers and diet sodas, tweeting fervently as he sips his morning coffee. A day with Trump is anything but ordinary. It's a mashup of business as usual and reality TV flair. His briefings involve a cast of celebrity impersonators standing in for advisors, adding unexpected twists to mundane meetings. Imagine Kanye West as the Secretary of Treasury. That's a reality show in the making. Ever the style icon, at least in his own mind, Trump approaches each day with wardrobe choices as bold as his tweets. From the classic red tie to the occasional cameo by a golden suit, his sartorial decisions are a spectacle themselves. Every catchphrase and soundbite is delivered with dramatic flair, adding to the offbeat charm of his presidency. A rejuvenated Trump takes Twitter by storm, with hashtags shaking the digital world. His social media strategy meetings resemble creative brainstorming sessions of a marketing agency, complete with whiteboards scrawled with potential viral soundbites and memes. "What's trending today?" he asks his team as they brainstorm absurd observations and pithy retorts. Twitter, brace yourself for a typhoon of Trump tweets. State dinners transform into vibrant spectacles, a blend of diplomacy and show business. Picture a mock-up event with impersonators of former presidents, media personalities, and yes, more celebrity cameos. The dining experience reflects Trump's personal taste, perhaps featuring a menu of fast food delicacies like McSteaks and Big Macs. The entertainment portion steals the show, with mock awards for most outrageous outfit and impromptu karaoke performances. Blitzing the media with hilarious parody presidential ads, Trump's campaign features unexpected endorsements from cartoonish characters and Saturday morning cartoon heroes. Television screens are filled with larger-than-life commercials extolling the virtues of Trump 2.0. And all viewers can do is chuckle at the side-splitting antics. Step into Trump's boardroom where political strategy meets corporate flair. Here is where statecraft yields to game-like theatrics, with policymaking turning into a reality game show, complete with buzzer sounds for failed proposals and applause meters for winners. Each cabinet meeting starts with Trump's signature "You're fired" catchphrase, lending an amusing touch to otherwise mundane affairs. Welcome to global diplomacy with a twist, a melodrama of handshake showdowns and Twitter spats. International summits are now billed as diplomacy Trump style, where Trump deftly maneuvers and negotiates, all while delivering rapid-fire witticisms. Amid the spectacle, a global map illustrates Trump's bold geopolitical moves with cartoon-like animations, showing borders being redrawn alongside the sounds of a bustling carnival. Nothing says power like a handshake competition. Imagine the exaggerated rounds of hand-crushing grips between Trump and other world leaders, with all participants vying for the title of World's Strongest Politician. Set to intense music, this segment showcases diplomacy as an all-out sport. In this satirical portrayal of world affairs, major leaders are depicted flocking around Trump in desperate attempts to curry favor. Machiavellian maneuvers meet slapstick comedy as nations scramble for the Trump seal of approval. Diplomatic faux pas come as standard, drawing laughter and mockery alike. Trade deals are hashed out at a festively adorned table surrounded by carnival-esque fanfare. With tongue-in-cheek negotiations, the audience watches as Trump redefines trade, incorporating bewildering items such as national staples and presidential souvenirs into national trade agendas. Clips from hyped speaking engagements depict Trump delivering speeches filled with bravado and exaggeration, from self-flattering stories to inventive anecdotes about fictional events during his presidency. Through it all, his oversized expressions make each narrative larger than life. Policy proposals take the stage in a game show format, complete with applause signs and interactive polls. The spotlight falls on an elaborate CGI spinning policy wheel dictating national priorities. Healthcare and ice cream for all could be the slogan of the day. Listeners are invited to participate, playfully casting votes with remotes while Trump combines laughter with executive influence. Interactive elements allow the viewers to chime in with faux voting gadgets, responding in real time to the outlandish policy suggestions presented. Audience member fielding questions hilariously become instant experts as the comedic atmosphere thickens with each proposal brought to the table. Clever policy segments highlight Trump's knack for creativity, unveiling open-ended projects like a grandiose infrastructure plan for space real estate. Each policy is as bizarre as the last, with surprisingly intricate designs for their imagined implementation. Forget the boring Senate floor. Government meetings resemble uproarious sitcom episodes, complete with canned laughter and dramatic plot twists. Policy scrambles are caught in multiple camera angles as hapless aides scramble to fulfill Trump's eccentric directives. Under Trump's vision, monuments adorn the nation, celebrating moments in his life with flashy neon signs. Picture Trump's greatest hits scattered across picturesque vistas. America's landscape might never look the same. Trumpism becomes a humorous cultural movement with mini docuseries covering the phenomenon, complete with quotable ethos and mock testimonials. Trump's narrative shines in imagined textbook entries, a satirical blend of fact and parody, leaving no era untouched. A dramatic, over-the-top voiceover guides the viewer through an alternate history, adding flair to educational recollections. Enter a world where newly created national holidays celebrate Trump's iconic moments. These joyous festivities are depicted with bright, whimsical scenes of community pageantry, each with its own outlandish origin tale. Fictional plans for iconic U.S. landmarks are laid out, demonstrating how Trump's branding could redefine American symbols in a bizarre yet comical fashion. A tongue-in-cheek reveal shows Mount Rushmore's renovation plans, now featuring oversized golden ties. Media channels erupt with parody coverage of a Trump culture explosion, capturing its growth and peculiarity. In a comedic twist, a pseudo-documentary angle shines as Trumpism takes hold, illustrated through delightfully absurd segments of everyday life. Imaginary fan clubs, lovingly dubbed Trump's Troopers, appear nationwide with vibrant claims of devotion. Their gatherings feature outlandish, themed events and playful antics, showcased like mini variety segments that tell the humorous tales of political fandom. As we imagine these hypothetical 4 years, our journey through a second Trump presidency concludes. Every audacious executive order and sharp-witted policy is just another punchline in this laugh-out-loud comedic saga. Thank you, folks. It's been tremendous. Becomes the final wink to the audience, ensuring the essence of joviality lingers beyond the closing credits. Fast forward a decade, and a playful simulation reveals Trump's influences reverberating through future society. The legacy of his tweets echoes within a mystical throne of golden tweets, shaping how communication evolves in a Trump-inspired future. The legacy lives on, All those tweets and moments enshrined digitally, complete with holographic tweets for posterity. This cheeky vision mixes future tech with Trump's affinity for social media, promising laughs for all who dare to glimpse. Reflective humor abounds as infrastructure projects become exaggerated anecdotes. A skyscraper on the moon. The sheer absurdity offers comedic catharsis, summing up the presidency's legacy in ironic send-off. Our journey ends with a reflective yet comedic closing monologue, revisiting recurring themes throughout the satirical presidency. With the curtain call, Trump's adventures remind viewers that sometimes reality is indeed stranger, yet ever entertaining, than fiction. Our farewell lingers with encouragement for audiences to craft their scenarios, inviting endless possibilities spun from satire and imagination. Jump into the discussion and let your creative musings color this timeless, if fanciful, presidential tale. As the final credits roll, acknowledgements appear alongside tongue-in-cheek, humorous title cards for the fictional segments. The curtain falls, and the audience is left laughing, contemplating the surreal universe of a what-if presidency extraordinaire.